SoCal contractors. In part 1, we talked about why past approvals, digital systems, and arguing harder do not protect timelines anymore. Now we want to cover 2 myths that show up after corrections are already in hand. These are the ones that actually feel the most frustrating. Myth number 4. Every correction is automatically correct. Here's an important distinction. Building code is not open to interpretation. It's math. 1 + 1 = 2. Zoning code, however, is often interpretive. It's written language, it's policy, and it's applied by people. That means context matters, and sometimes details get missed. That doesn't mean you fight every correction. It means you read them carefully, ask questions, and clarify the intent when something doesn't line up. Blind compliance is expensive. Silence is expensive too. The fastest teams know when to ask a question and when to make the change. Myth number 5. Well, my neighbor got the same thing approved fast, so mine should be the same. This is one of the most misleading comparisons in permitting. Sometimes everything really is the same. Same subdivision, same property layout, same scope of work. The only difference is a different reviewer. That alone can change timelines. But most of the time, it's not actually apples to apples. One property triggers a high fire severity zone, another doesn't. One touches environmental or sensitive lands, another misses it by just feet. One crosses into brush management requires, another doesn't. Just because you're across the street doesn't mean it's identical rules. And digital permitting makes it harder to see because nuance gets buried and assumptions go unchecked. We've seen this play out firsthand. We lost a project because zoning corrections came back that triggered a discretionary permit. There was no workaround. It was tied directly to the scope and location of that scope. The client did not like that outcome and completely walked away. Never heard from them again. Months later, we just looked that project up to see what was going on. It was approved over the counter in a single day. We went ahead and looked into it. It got approved not because the rules changed, not because the scope changed, because something was missed. We're not naming jurisdictions, we're not blaming anybody. Reviewers are humans too. Sometimes that kind of inconsistency can work in your favor. Sometimes it absolutely doesn't. In this case, doing the process correctly cost us the job. And yes, that's frustrating. But fast approval doesn't mean identical requirements. And slow approval doesn't mean someone did something wrong. The value of a permitting partner isn't promising perfection, it's knowing where the risks are, what questions to ask, how to keep projects moving inside an imperfect system. If you're running 10 or more permitted jobs a year in Southern California and you want fewer surprises, submit a project through our website. Note that you'd like to book a call. We'll walk you through what your jurisdictions are doing right now, where inconsistencies are showing up, and how to protect timelines before corrections start piling up. That's exactly what Swift Permits is built to handle.